Okay, hello everybody. We are coming at you live from, well, I'm not at the UO People office. I'm from my house, and Jermiko's from his house. So we're naturally practicing social distancing. But hi, Jermiko. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm very happy you're here. For those of you who don't know, I am Jessica, the social media and community manager at University of the People, and I'm here with Jermiko, who is a UO People graduate. So the title of this series is called Life After Graduation. So we're going to talk to Jermiko about what he's been doing since his time at UO People. All right, so guys, I don't see any comments yet. Let me know that you're here so I know there's an audience. But anyways, oh, hey, Sherelle, good morning. Nice to see you. And Emerald, thank you so much for joining us. Why don't our students let us know what they're studying and our applicants let us know where they're from so we can differentiate? Oh, and it's Doreen. Doreen's like an MVP player over here. Hi, Doreen. How are you? Okay, so guys, today we are talking about life after graduation because I want to give everyone an idea of what it's like after you study at UO People. We talk a lot about studying at UO People, but we're starting to every week talk to graduates to see what they're up to. So before I get into that, I just want to say a few things about updates. At University of the People this week, we have an application deadline. There's still time. I included a link in the description of this event. You can apply through there. There's YouTube videos that will explain the process of how to apply. So you can always go to our YouTube channel if you're having any issues, or email your admissions advisor. And they will be able to help you. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I see comments coming in now. I'm really excited about that. So, okay, let's go to Jermiko. Actually, sorry, Jermiko, before we go to you, I want to say just a few things about University of the People for those who don't know.
Go for it.
Yeah, thank you. Just bear with me for 1 minute. So at University of the People, we have we do not have a yearly tuition free. We are tuition free. We just collect small minimal fees to keep us sustainable. We do not have a brick and mortar institution, so this keeps our costs down. So that's why we're able to really limit the costs at UO People. So the idea is really to open the gates to higher education for everyone. So if you feel like you can't apply because maybe you have a financial issue, there are scholarships and grants available. You just have to email your admissions advisor. So like I said, we are 100% online. So this gives you flexibility to complete your coursework at your with your schedule. We also have 31,000 students from over 200 countries and territories, which is a big jump from last term. This is partly due to coronavirus. A lot of people are now studying online. So we do have a very diverse student body. So our students are not all proficient in English. So if you feel like you can't study, you're scared to study at University of the People because English isn't your first language, don't worry. We do offer a English Foundations course for you to catch you up to speed. And one last thing I want to say is that we are able to provide you with the best education. Why? Because we have a very strong academic leadership team coming from the top universities all around the world. UC Berkeley, NYU, University of Edinburgh, Princeton, just to name a few. We have a full list on our website. You can check it out. And I think that's about it. That's all I have in terms of UO People background. But let's go into the fun part. The fun part is you, Jermiko. Okay, so Jermiko, let's talk about you. So you studied business administration at UO People, is that correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself? About yourself and how you found University of the People?
A little about myself. I went through 3 different colleges. I was overwhelmed with student debt, but I always want to get my degree because I want to advance in my life and also want to impress my mom and dad, which is they've been pushing me. But I'm like, then like years like down the road, I'm like, this school popped up on my Facebook. Actually, I'm like, somebody was comparing University of Phoenix to University of the People. I'm like, it says tuition free. I was like, I'm mostly like a lot of people. I was like, tuition free. That's impossible. But then like they said they were accredited. I had to look at my accreditations to the school. And then you guys checked out. Then I took a chance on you guys and look at me now. I graduated from your school. Yeah.
Amazing. So how did you decide to study business administration?
Oh, I always want to do business because business is my passion, and I always want to learn new things. That's how I decided to study business. And this school actually fits my criteria of flexibility.
Okay. And Jermiko, you know, I am obviously from America, so I understand the student debt situation, but maybe you could just give a few sentences to our viewers about the tuition fees in America, because they are extremely high.
Yeah, to me, I think the tuition fees in America is very ridiculous to me. but for me personally, this is what May, right? I'm about 6 months away from being student loan debt free.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm close. I'm very close on that.
But did you go to university in America?
I went to 3 different colleges.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Okay, so and you collected obviously probably a lot of debt. I still have student debt that I have.
What question? What's a lot of debt to you? This question like thousands or
no? So I'm going to correct that statement. In the scheme of things, it's not a lot of money, but for me, it's a lot of money.
Oh, no, get me wrong, for me too, because I like my finances like to like a certain level though. But like I said, I've been blessed. I'm not in like 80,000 or the high number. I'm blessed on that. I made the smart decision to scale myself back and found a cheaper university, and that's accredited, which is you guys. Which I love your school a lot.
You love what?
I said I love your school, University of People. It's a good school.
So Muhammad is asking which year you graduated.
I graduated last year, last summer.
Okay, great. So what, besides student debt, what other challenges did you have when you were pursuing a degree in higher education?
The cost of college was a big challenge. Flexibility was a big role because I do work a full-time job while building my businesses, and I'm also want to get the schooling in there too because I want to keep going and going up to further my education, and that's a big challenge is flexibility and the cost of school, and the school fits my bill. Yeah,
definitely. And what was your experience, your overall experience at UO People like?
That's a good question. I was expecting that one, but my experience has been very, very good from their advisors. They get me quick when I ask them a question. But the thing I love what the school did is put transfers credits into an effect. It makes it so that process is so smooth, and I still gathering more transfer credits as I go because I'm looking to get my bachelor's degree in like a couple months. I got my associates already though, but my bachelor's is coming up pretty soon. And that's why I love the transfer process because it's smooth. It's pretty smooth. But overall experience is pretty good, and the students is good. And a lot of people from the school, the students and other people have interest, reach out to me too. Ask me that question. It's a good question.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. And like, what were the courses like? Were they, helpful for you? You were working while you were studying, so were you able to apply the courses to like your real life?
Yep. Every day. But I'm elaborate on that though. Those courses, they're tough. I'm not joking because you got to do like a learner journal. You got to do like essays, discussion boards. You got to know your material. You got your quizzes and your tests, and to help me in my personal life a lot. In terms of building my business, like building my books, I also do have a game app too. You didn't know about that.
I'm going to go off topic for a second, and I'm going to put the question on here from Nadine. Hi, Nadine. How are you? Nadine was on here. She says, how is the virus by you, and how are you handling it?
How? What does she mean by how the like meaning? How is it severe you're talking about, or?
So I think what Nadine is asking is, what are the restrictions like by you?
I got it.
Are there a lot of people impacted by coronavirus? You're
Yeah.
in New York, right?
Yeah, I'm not in the city though. I'm on state.
Right.
I'm more by Syracuse. I'm by New Hartford, but it's actually been it hasn't been pretty bad. But the restrictions are starting to loosen. We're going to be in phase 2 on June 1st. That's a very good question by her, but it's not as impactful as New York City is. That's crazy.
Yeah, so New York City is in a bit of a situation.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Because they're all living on top of each other.
Yep.
I don't know if any of our viewers have been to New York City, but it's a fun city, but it is crazy how like compact it is with all the people. So I think that's why they're being hit so hard. But I wish them all the best. Okay, so but you're in like a more like, would you say you live in a suburb? Like it's spread out?
Yeah, it's more spread out. You can say that. It's more spread out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, love the questions. Keep them coming. I'll try to incorporate them as we go. And by the way, to our viewers, if I don't get to the questions during this live event, we will respond after. So don't worry, we see everything. Okay, so I want to ask you a bit about what you're doing now. What are you doing since you graduated UO People?
That's another good question. I'm currently working a full-time job. I'm basically releasing my bundle series for my children's books. I wrote 5 books. They're all rhyming books. 2 out of the 5 books they won awards, and all the rest 3 of them they're up for an awards to win next year. And I also wrote a fitness ebook and also a romance novel too. Wow. And all those books they're up for awards now. I'm just saying I'm doing that. I'm also currently. Oh, the funny thing is, I also just signed up for a class at the school yesterday.
You signed up what?
For a class. For a class. I signed up for like a business class yesterday. It's called marketing.
Oh, cool.
For that. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, marketing is very lucrative.
Yep.
So, okay, you're an award-winning author and
correct.
An entrepreneur and
correct.
A fitness enthusiast. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so
you nailed it all.
So tell us, I'm interested in the fitness part. Like, what is the ebook about?
Oh, that's a good question. Ebook is just about a basic rules of health and fitness. It's for like beginners. It's for people that's experienced. You can just take something from my book as what you eat. Like I noticed I observed you a lot. You're a vegan, right?
Yes.
See, I told you I pay attention to everything that's around me. I watch you. So I'm a vegan. I don't eat meat. I'm like, I shook my head like, that's good. That's good because for me that's hard.
Yeah, I know. You know, I can't believe I'm talking about this on a live event, but you know, we're here. I really, honestly, am one of those people who didn't really like meat ever. Like maybe as a kid I did, and then as I got older, I just wasn't really interested. At one point, I was only eating chicken and fish, and eggs, and then I slowly, I just kind of lost interest. So, yeah, what do you think about that?
I think that's very, very interesting because it's crazy. That's hard for me. Personally, that's hard to do. But I understand why you're doing it though, because you want to get more healthier, more like organic, and I get that. That's what you just said. It's in my ebook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look, come on. Yeah, it's all in my book because I'm a fitness junkie. I work out 5 times a week.
Wow.
I actually know my stuff. That's why I wrote a book. So anybody can do it. Because somebody had trouble with how to maintain fitness, that's all my book.
Yeah, and there's a big market for that in the U.S. for sure. So, okay, I wanted to ask you about the children's books. What are the subjects?
The subjects, the first book is about overcoming your fears. Second book is about STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, mathematics. The third book is about autism and unexpected friendship. The fourth book is about bullying. And the fifth book is about celebrating life of a lost pet, because it's adversity. It's an adversity book. They're all rhyming kids books.
I love this. So Julia asks, what was your inspiration for your books?
Oh man, oh man, because she's gonna make me give it away now because they were like, oh, you talked about I had a Nas Daily video. Is because I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're not sure. I don't think it's being released like this time around, but maybe in a few months. I'm really not sure the schedule, but
no, I know that, but it's one. I'm going to say something though, because I didn't talk until I was 6 years old, and I want to give back to the kids and to the adults too, because children's books, adults can learn from it, kids can learn from it, you can learn from it, we all can learn from it, because all those messages. Actually, it's funny because that character Walter, it resembles me a little bit because I meet different kind of people, but it's not me, but it's me at the same time. No, but like I said, I didn't talk until I was 6. I learned sign language as a kid too, and I was shy as a kid. That's how I came out my shell. Well, go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So how did you start talking? Did you have a lot of like speech therapy or?
That's another good question. How did I start? I don't know. I guess it just happened. It just happened because I just came out my shell. It could have been I was shy. It could have been a lot of things. But the credit my parents, they got me to the right doctors. They got me to the right people. They were like right there in my face. They're right there with me. And now I'll talk too much. That's what some people tell me, but it's fine.
That's so funny. Well, you went from being shy, like introverted to extroverted. It sounds like.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I learned not to care what people think too much. Because we got one life. If you care about people's opinions and thoughts, you're like in your own prison. If you start to care about like, oh, what he thinks, oh, what he said, what she said, but you can't do that because you live life once. You pursue what you want to pursue, and you're on Earth. As long as I'm in front of your face, I'm blessed because I have technology. I can talk to you. Most people don't have that. Most people have issues doing that. But for me, right. I'm lucky to be in the situation I'm in.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so I'm just gonna shift it a bit and ask you a question from Emerald, who says, "What is the most difficult subject/course that you took at UO People?"
Yeah, he got me thinking. For me personally, anything with math, because I'm not a math guy. That's the problem. But for me personally, anything with business, I could just knock it out the park. But anything with math, I got to get tutors. I got to get extra help out of it. But like I said, if you had the right discipline, you can overcome anything. But for me, math, it was a nightmare. But I got through it. Yeah,
for sure. Okay, so I'm going to shift again.
I'm a
bit all over the place, but Doreen, I'm not going to show her question on the screen because it's a lot of text and then you won't see our faces. But Doreen, thank you for this question. She wants to know how you kept fit. Basically, she wants to know how you kept fit during these times. Like, what did you do? Do you have a gym equipment in your house?
I'm happy she asked that question. I'm so happy now. Because for me to keep fit, I use for like cardio, I use jump rope, I run, and I also got my own Body Boss, which is like a mini portable gym, which does a lot of resistant bands and all that stuff. I just do resistant band workouts, jump ropes, and I run and I do like calisthenics.
Did you find yourself less motivated to work out during the like lockdown?
No, more. Oh no, I was actually more motivated because I'm a type of guy. I'm ambitious. I'm motivated. If I see a challenge, I'm gonna knock it down. But this, nah.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. I was like more motivated to work out because if you don't work out, then you lose out on so much. I don't even know, like endorphins. Like the endorphins keep you going. And you need that during this time. So that was my motivation. Okay, guys, I love your comments. Thank you so much. Okay, so, and I'm sorry, there's a sound on my computer. I don't know where it is to turn it off. Okay, cool. So let's talk more about your career. So what are some highlights you can share with us from your career?
I saw a question on here. It says like it says in a work interview, how do your managers see my degree? They actually love my degree. This oh crap, this is a tuition free college. I'm like, they're surprised when they looked into it, but they actually respect the school. And for say that again, Jessica, I'm going to answer that now. I was intrigued with that question that person asked me.
Yeah. No, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you to, I didn't see it, but thank you to whoever asked it. Okay, so highlights. What were some highlights from your career so far?
It's in terms of my degree use or in terms of what I'm doing? What do you mean?
Well, let's talk about that. Let's shift it back a second. So while you were studying at University of the People, what were you doing?
I was just working, and I actually got moved up to like I'm a senior lab operator.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and so overall, let's talk about overall your career, because you're an entrepreneur, you have a lot of business experience, you've written books. Like, what have been some of your favorite moments, let's say?
Beautiful question. Okay, my favorite moments is that people focus on the result too much, but I focus on the process, because you have to go through things in order to get to your result, because if you shortcut it, it's not going to work out for you in the long run. You actually got to do your research and dig into it. But my highlights is that creating my kids book series, that was a blessing, because a lot of people can't do that, and that's a highlight. My own game app, that was another highlight, because I work with engineers and all that stuff on the game. That's a highlight. Okay. Also, me being around other people at my job, seeing them smile, seeing them happy because I'm there. That's anything, Jessica, to me is a highlight. I'm not trying to like give you like a boring answer, but because I appreciate everything that's in front of me, to be honest with you. I do, because I don't take nothing for granted, because anything that I want to do in life, you got to go for it. That's for anybody that's watching this interview. If you want to do it, it's gonna be hard. Don't get me wrong, but go for it. If you quit, what else can you do? What else are you gonna look around? Like I'm not trying to solve myself or the school, but it's life, because you got goals. Just go for it.
I'm gonna put what Christopher just wrote, because I love it. I'm putting it on the screen. Thank you, Christopher. It's the journey, not the destination. Don't rush it. Christopher, I love that.
Christopher is 100% correct, because we all can get frustrated in the journey because we want everything today. This is our society. Instant graphics. Oh, I want it today. But if you get it today, it's not going to feel the same as you do as you travel that path. Because I'm going to put it in the greatest of words. You want it to enjoy the whole process. Sometimes sometimes we struggle with like sitting back enjoying the fruits of our labor, because school's hard. School's hard. Business hard. Life is hard. But at the same time, this school is a beautiful school for you guys, because tuition is not even expensive. It's tuition free, and it's why not? And this school is going up and up and up with the accreditations and stuff. This school is moving in the right track. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a good quote what he said. That's good.
I love that. So yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, we are an American accredited university, and we keep we're applying for more and more accreditations. Any information about that, you can look on our website or send us a message. We'll be happy to clarify. Okay, so how did UO People help you in your career path?
UO People, how to help me in my career path, taught me a lot about business, how to handle people and handle certain situations, because a lot of those classes that they're going to be taking, it teaches you how to deal with people, business, or your surroundings. It helped me a lot in terms of like certain situations I was never used to. Okay,
awesome. Yeah, I think also another thing that you said earlier that I just want to reiterate is that a lot of people, because we are an online university and all of our classes are 100% online, which creates a flexible schedule for you to study and work. A lot of people say, and you said it earlier, that while studying at UO People, you're really able to apply what you're learning into the real life, because that's actually how our courses are designed. They're designed to apply, you know, like your real life experience to what you're learning. Okay, so let's see. And what exactly have you been up to since graduation? Did you write the books after you graduated?
That's another. I'm gonna dive into that one because I want to get this right. I enrolled into the school in 2016 and 2017. When I started the school, I wrote all my books while I was in school.
Wow.
Yeah, I wrote about 7 books in about 3 years. Yep, everything right now is just it's all about just out there. It's all about just marketing and all that stuff. But other than that, I wrote those books while I was in school because I was driven to my goal. Now everything's out there now.
Did the idea come to fruition while you were studying at University of the People?
Yep, pretty much. Because I was doing a couple classes. I'm like, let's let me see what I can do. And I'm also into speaking too now. I spoke at my first college event last year in the fall at MVCC, Mohawk Valley Community College. That was my first. Yeah, that's my first speaking event. Out of 60 people, 55 people came to see me. I was like, wow, they actually came to see me. I'm like, wow, me? As I said, but it's cool experience. So I'm not kidding. It's cool. That's all. I always want to do that. Everything I'm telling you, I had goals for it. You just got to do it. But everybody out here, if you want to do something, have a plan. Please have a plan. Just don't go with it because it's not going to work out in your favor. Have a plan and see things going on in your personal life. Make sure everything fits to your situation.
It's very good advice, Jermiko. Thank you. So what tips do you have for students or graduates who are looking to advance in their degrees, specifically, looking to advance in their career? I think it would be cool if you spoke generally and then specifically to like business administration students.
I like that question. You worded it so well. My tips would be like if you when you get your degree, don't stop learning. Don't keep learning what you're learning. Always pad your resume. When I say resume, is meaning your education. You want to keep learning because opportunities could come at you so many different ways. It could be whether business opportunities, jobs, or people. Like I said, is like be nice to people because you don't know who you're gonna meet down the road. Like if you burn that person, it's not good for you because people, they remember how you make them feel. Not what you say is how you make them feel. They remember that. That's my advice to people. Keep learning and keep growing as individuals.
Okay, amazing advice. And someone asked if you've made any friends at UO People. Although we are 100% online, there is a lot of student interaction. Actually, yeah, this is really cute. I just have to say this really quick. Yesterday, I told you earlier, I interviewed Hala. She's really, really sweet. Also a business administration graduate. And I interviewed her yesterday. She was living in Syria and now she lives in Turkey. So she's a refugee. And she actually met her, I don't know if they're married, but her partner at University of the People. And she moved to Istanbul for him. So I love this story. Okay, now no pressure.
No, go ahead. I'm seeing laughing. Go ahead.
Maybe not like on that level, but like, did you make any friends at UO People, or how did you find the interaction with your peers like?
To be honest with you, that's like a worded question like crazy. It's like a double stack question, but I'm trying my best to answer it. I made plenty of friends from the school because like I said, I'm very accessible. Like people find me on Instagram and like on Twitter and stuff. I'm very accessible though. But like I said, it's pretty cool. I get a lot of inbox and questions. I'm not afraid to talk to people. I'm not afraid to like interact with people because that's the beauty of the school. Because I can have somebody in the United States talk to me. I can have somebody from Syria, from Pakistan, from whatever the country they're in. I love that because I actually have a lot of relationships overseas, which that I like. Because they teach me things about hard times or hardships and stuff. Because I learned in my life I can't take anything for granted because somebody is always gonna have it worse than you. That's why I can't beat myself up too much. That's why you're always gonna see me smiling. If I get mad, it's gonna be mad for like a minute, but what's the point? That's a waste of emotion. But but hold on, let me finish. But relationships and stuff. Yeah, I made plenty of friends. And I'm still growing them now, but because one day that can lead me to better opportunities as them. I can help them out. They can help me out. One hand washes the other.
Amazing. Yeah. Well said. I can see the you're like when you say you're a speaker, like a motivational speaker.
Oh yeah, if you have me out here longer, I could like blow your socks off with these guys because life is what you make it. To be honest with you, if you're mad, if you're mad, you're wasting your time because nobody cares. They only care to know your problems. They're not gonna care. What's the point of getting mad?
I agree. I think you know that.
Oh, I definitely know that.
Okay, so Jermiko, you have so many great things to say, and you've covered a lot of really interesting topics. What's one kind of final message you have? So the application deadline is this Thursday, May 28th, as I mentioned earlier. And I'm just curious, like what kind of advice you might have for our applicants who are not sure if studying online is for them.
Oh my gosh! I was actually about to make that point, but you said it for me. But okay, what's my final point on that? I say, okay, this is a scenario. Okay, you look at all the other schools, right? You got to look at pricing. You got to look at flexibility. University of People. Why not this school? Because this flexibility is every 8 weeks. You can get your degree at the accredited school. They're working on a regional accreditation. You can grow with the school. Because for me personally, when I first enrolled to the school, you all guys were accredited. When I first enrolled into it, I think it was 2016, right? You guys got your accreditation. I took my chance out of it because I believe in my research, my data. But now, that's for me talking. But for the newer people, like, why not? Just roll the dice and keep growing the school. The more you're into the school, the more the school is going to grow out. Because this school is getting the message out faster, thanks to Nas Daily, thanks to people like myself, like you, and like everybody else. It's about word of mouth. It's all about getting I'm not going to say a cheaper education, an affordable education. Yeah. Is that because you want to be able to support yourself and your family and your friends around you. You want to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Definitely. Actually, that brings me to something I want to say about the founder of UO People. I never really talk about him. Shai Reshef is the founder and president of UO People. You can Google him and you'll see a lot of really great articles about him. But he created University of the People because he wanted to open the gates to higher education for everyone. So that's why if you guys feel like maybe you can't afford any fees, like whether it may be course assessment fees or applying, like, please talk to us. We want to work with you. We want to help you. Yeah, I think today, actually, I'm going to post today a TED Talk by Shai. He's done several. I'll post one today. Look on our Facebook page look out for it on our Facebook page. And you can see Shai's very motivational message. And UO People's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger as far as the number of students who are applying, and we're growing with the amount of students, and it's really great to see. So if you guys know anyone who maybe is scared to get an education, continue their education, please spread the mission, because that's the point. We don't want anyone to be left behind due to any barrier. So yeah, Jermiko, I see you reading the comments. Are there any?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I know. I see. Are there any ones you want to address?
The one I like is from Julia Altman.
Oh, Julia's our MVP.
Yeah, because I talked to her like a long time ago. I remember her. But she said, "Sis, your motivational spirit, can you..."
Julia works at UO People. I always try to pretend like she doesn't, but she does.
I know she does. She interviewed me like a long time ago in a Zoom chat. I talked to her.
Yeah? Julia's amazing.
Yeah, but that's a good question. Like I said, look at your life situation. If you're not happy with your life, like, why not pick the school? Because what's the worst that's going to happen? But schools are accredited, it's challenging courses. You can also fit that school into your schedule because you don't got to take 2 classes every 8 weeks. You can start out with like 1 class for 8 weeks to see how it goes. It's like a trial. And also you're not even paying for it until your first exam. It's like, and these tuition fees is like, they're very, very reasonable. But like I said, to be honest, take a chance, because the more you know, the better off you are. Because I took a chance. I took a dive into the school what is not accredited at the time, and now the school's accredited, and now it's growing into more and more bigger thing. They get platforms. It's pretty crazy. But like I said, bet on yourself. Take a chance because you got no excuses anymore. It's no excuses. You can always get an education now with the school. It's no excuse.
Okay. Very well said, Jermiko. I feel like I need to use all your quotes and put them on our social media channel. We'll give you credit. We'll tag you because you have so much to say. Thank you so much. And okay, so guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Jermiko, you are amazing. Thank you so much.
I'm trying to be.
How can our viewers like keep up with your work? Because you're doing a lot of really great things. You're releasing books, and I'm sure you'll be releasing more books in the future.
And I'm also I got other things going on, but like I said, I can't say too much because I got other things in the works right now. But you can just share my Instagram and all my social media platforms, because I'm not. Like, go for it. Like, you can just tag me. Yeah, like, you can find me on Instagram. But if
you go to Instagram and Twitter, I did tag Jermiko's the post for like the event for today, so you can find him on Instagram and Twitter. If you go to our pages, he is tagged, of course. And stay tuned for his NAS Daily video, which is coming out soon. I'll let you guys know when it is coming out, but maybe we'll do it again, and you can talk about your experience with NAS. If you're open to it. And
I'd like to say one more thing.
Yes,
I'd like to say one more thing. One more thing. I'm looking at all these comments. I'm just scrolling down them, like I said. I thank everybody for joining the chat. I appreciate the kind words. Like I said, I'm very humbled by you guys like actually care about my stuff, which is pretty cool, because I'm still like starstruck all the time when I see comments like that though. But in all seriousness though, like I said, I see great potential on there. Keep going and keep doing what you got to do. Keep advancing your studies. If you need help, ask a friend. Seek out tutors. Seek out what you got to seek out. Like I said, don't give up on the school. If you feel frustrated, withdraw from a class and just take one class at a time and keep building that self-esteem up. Like I'm saying, you're going to get through it, because when I got my associates, I was frustrated myself though, but you can keep pushing through with anything. Life is possible with your energy, with your positive thoughts. Don't let anybody destroy you in anything, because you got naysayers on social media. Just brush them off and just keep going towards your goal. That's all I got to say to everybody.
All right. Well, that is the best way to end a live event. Thank you so much, Jermiko. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate the time you took to join me today. You had amazing, inspirational messages for everyone. Mm-hmm. And thank you to our viewers for watching today. I encourage you to, keep up with our content, our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter pages. We're always posting like engaging content created with you guys in mind. So with that being said, if you haven't applied to UO People yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Any questions, you can email admissions@uopeople.edu. You can always send me a message on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and I'll be happy to help you out. And I know coronavirus has impacted many of our students, but looks like things are, looking up. But I want you to know that UO People is one consistent thing in your life that you don't need to worry about, because we work round the clock to provide you with the best education possible. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Jermiko. And that's all I got for today. I will see you on Sunday for Sit Down Sunday, where I talk about all the exciting events we have planned for you. And our events are geared towards applicants and students, so they're for everybody. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.